Hi guys, and welcome to the latest BoLS hobby video. Today I want to take you through an Armorcast Reaver Titan, because I know that you see a lot of these things out and around. People see them on the internet and people own them, but they don't really know a whole lot about them. So I wanted to show you one of our favorite ones, our Legio Tempestus Trader Reaver, and kind of walk you through how these things are put together and how we painted and finished this one out. So first let's do a general walk around. So this is an old Armorcast Reaver Titan. This one is these have been out of print for over a decade, but you can still find them out and around. They're resin. You can tell by the size. They're about 13, 14 inches tall. They're pretty tall. And this particular one is armed with Vulcan Megabolter over there, plasma blast gun, another Vulcan Megabolter, and a Power Fist, and then it has an Apocalypse missile launcher up on the top of it. So let's see how these things are actually assembled. So what you have is the pelvis leg piece is one particular piece right in here. Then this and this are two separate pieces, as are the feet rings that they glue into. You have a torso piece that, let's take this off right there, that attaches via a bolt directly down into the pelvis piece that holds it on, and then it has those little locking little spikes that stick up right there, and those slot into the carapace. Here's the carapace with the missile launcher on it. If you look, there's the holes where it locks in, and there's the bolt that connects the top missile launcher. The arms. Let's take a look at these guys. Each of those arm pieces has got two different shoulder pads like the old school Reavers did. Those lift off. Same thing. You have a bolt that goes straight down, locking the arm in place, and that's what allows you to get extra weapon options and put them right in there. So now let's talk about how this guy was actually assembled and finished. So this is done in the paint scheme of the Legio Tempestus, the Stormlords, one of the Trader Legion, of the Titan Legions that went Trader, and it has a kind of a slate blue scheme. Its alternative kind of paint scheme is black and white checkers, which are used in various panels of it. And the big thing about the Stormlords is they have this really interesting little kind of stained glass, kind of stormy bluish gray pattern here. And let's take a look at this right here. This seems kind of crazy, but this was actually really easy to do. What we basically did here was we got 2 or 3 bottles of all the different GW blues, all of the dark blues, and a couple of the foundation paints, and I got a straight edge, and we sat down first with pencil and then with a fine tip marker, and we just drew out the pattern. Then once the pattern was done, it was just a matter of painting in the lines, no shading, highlighting, or anything. On really big surfaces like this, it's actually better not to do. You don't really need to do shading and highlighting when you're dealing with models this large. And then once all of the patches were painted in, then we got that straight edge and magic marker and went over all of the zone divisions with a fine tip black permanent marker again, and that's what gave it those really sharp edges. There's a lot of custom banners. That's right there, and there's all kinds of custom decals, such as the Princess rank badge, all of these banners, and even the checkerboards and the Titan Legion symbols. All of these things are available from the BoLS logo sheets for the Titan Legions that you can find in our download section. So, and the final piece of the puzzle was so those were printed out, painted, weathered, and hung on there with little chains. And then basing. Let's talk about basing. These Titans are really big, and as you can tell, they're pretty top-heavy. So there's a good chance that in the middle of an Apocalypse game or some other game, someone's going to tap the table, and your all of your weeks and weeks of work are just going to go over and possibly really injure themselves. So I highly recommend this style of basing. This is a 12-inch wooden plaque. They're used for, a lot of times these are used to make clocks. These are available from any kind of Hobby Lobby or Michael's or any hobby supply store. They cost about $5–6. They don't cost anything. So get yourself 10 or 12 inch plate, and you'll want to drill up. You'll want to place the Titan on it, mark where its feet are, and drill little tiny holes, pilot holes, up through the bottom of the plate into the Titan's feet, and then you will very slowly and carefully, let's take a look at the bottom of this guy, you will be putting on wood screws, and you'll get those wood screws all nice and in there, and that will keep it completely safe and sound. And other than that, just detail the base as you wish. In this case, I used a little bit of Cities of Death terrain and some cork and flock just to kind of dress it up. But there you go, one Armorcast Reaver Titan all dressed up. Talk to you guys later. Bye.